This is the third Taiku in Talmud Bavli, taken from the book of the same name by Rabbi Aharon Yehoshua Pessin. He put together a book called Taiku, compiling a compilation of all the Taikus in Talmud Bavli. This is the third Taiku in the Talmud Bavli. It appears on page 42b in Tractate Brachot. Brachos Mem Beis Amud Beis, with the words Beirach al Hapas. Beirach al Hapas patar es hapar peres. Al hapar peres lo patar es hapas. Beis Shammai oimrim. We learned in the Mishnah, one who recited a blessing over the bread exempted the appetizers, as they are considered secondary to the bread. Meaning, if one washes for hamotzi and all the other smaller food items are covered in that one blessing. However, one who recited a blessing over the appetizers did not exempt the bread. Beis Shammai say the blessing recited over the appetizers did not exempt even a cooked dish that he eats during the meal. So the appetizers are seen as something that is minimal to the extent that it doesn't exempt anything, according to Beis Shammai. Iba Elohu. With regard to this case, a dilemma was raised before the sages. Beis Shammai aresha pligi or adilma asefa pligi. Dika amar tanakama berach ala pas pataras apar peres b'kol sheken maaseh kedera. With regard to this case, a dilemma was raised before the sages. Do Beis Shammai disagree with the first clause in the Mishnah or with the latter clause, as it may be explained in both ways? Dika'amar Tanakama Berach Halapas Pataras Peres V'chol Shkein Mas Kedera V'asi Beit Shammai Lemeimar Lo Mibai Par Peres De Lo Patra Luhu Pas Ela afilu mas kedera nami lo patra o dilma asefa pligi diktani beirach ala peres lo patara sapas pashu de lo patar aval mas kedera patar viatu Beis Shammai lemema afilu mas kedera nami lo patar teiku. So this dilemma is, we want to know what Beis Shammai is actually disagreeing with. So this is interesting. It's not. This is a thought that I had, that the teikus are not always what the halacha is, but in this case, it's what the intention of argumentation is on. So, just from the way I see it, it contrasts some other teikus, and this happens as the third teiku, but this is it. Beis Shammai, do the Beis Shammai disagree with the first clause of the Mishnah or the latter clause, as it may be explained in both ways? It can be understood that the first time it says, one who recited a blessing over the bread exempted the appetizers, and all the more so, it exempted a cooked dish. And Beis Shammai came to say, it goes without saying that the blessing over the bread does not exempt appetizers, as the blessing over bread does not even exempt a cooked dish. Or perhaps they disagree with the latter clause, as it was taught, one who recited a blessing over the appetizers did not exempt the bread. By inference, the blessing did not exempt bread, but it did exempt a cooked dish, and Beis Shammai came to say that the blessing over the appetizers did not exempt even a cooked dish. Taiku. The Gemara concludes, let it stand, as this dilemma is unresolved, and we can't know according to this Taiku, what the exact intention of the Beis Shammai was to argue on.